actually has performed a little bit better than some of the peers. I mean, it's still, chart looks decent, trading above where it was in early September. A lot of the NASDAQ has given up most of last year's gains. So I think that there's a stability bid in here, just the idea that it's this massive.
Dang, Tesla down to 831.
That services
Ouch.
A material part of the business and a
Tesla getting crushed.
That justifies how it's valued right now, and that's the longer term fundamental story. But it gets kind of lost in the mix when it is a relatively slow top line growth hardware kind of story otherwise.
Let's hit Robinhood because it's also one of the other big names set to report results after the bell. Kate Rooney with a preview for what has been a big disappointment, Kate, since going public for investors.
Yes, Robinhood has sucked.
It's been a tough couple of months here for Robinhood. The big thing to watch, though, today is account growth. The stock trading app reported a dip in total clients in the last earnings print, Q3, and Robinhood had guided for about 660,000 new accounts for the quarter, which we'll hear about today, which is Q4. Wall Street is expecting a 45-cent loss on EPS after being profitable a year ago, which of course was the height of the GameStop saga. Growth has suffered in the absence of viral market events and meme stocks to bring in new traders. We're also looking for revenue diversification and guidance is also the big thing analysts are watching. There's also a search for any signs that Robinhood is becoming that full suite of financial services for millennials and Gen Z and not just a brokerage. Back to you. Kate Rooney, Kate, thank you. Mike, what is Robinhood?
Welcome to the live, guys.
After, the meme.
Drop a comment, smash the like button, say what's up.
I think they have to prove some level of engagement of their retail customer that's not purely, trading secondary crypto coins or the meme stocks. They're trying with these new products that look a lot more like a robo-advisor where you just plug into an ETF portfolio. It's not clear that it's anywhere near scale. To me, it's how low does the market value have to get before we're talking just about, the franchise value. What is the brand worth within maybe another company? You could make the argument that they've already kind of discounted a pretty dire situation. All the inputs that you can actually look at in the real world, the retail options trading volume and all the rest of it have not been moving in the right direction. Crypto, but we know that. And so in theory, it should already be reflected somewhat in the stock price.
We are just slipping a little bit again. The Dow is basically flat. The NASDAQ, though, down.
Thank you for the like.
So there's some movement going on.
Appreciate the like.
With what's winning and losing, and we still have more than half the sectors higher as we do approach that close. Mike, what does this intraday action really tell us again? I mean, it's ended up being a big intraday pullback like yesterday. Monday, Tuesday were the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, it shows you just very much a lack of conviction. I've been seeing a lot of studies that the liquidity levels are very low right here because volatility has gone up. The dealers are just not willing to take the other side. And I think a lot of the kind of fundamental thesis for getting long the reflation and cyclical stocks looked great for 5 days this year, and it completely fell apart. You watch the yield curve compress the way it is, and people just having this macro doubt right here. At the same time, the speculative stuff just won't stop going down. It still doesn't seem washed out. You see ARK, you see the Russell Small Cap Growth still for sale today. So look, I think that we've absorbed a lot, and the S&P's holding those lows so far. We'll see if that plays out.
And what about the internals?
Pretty negative. Started out again kind of with a bid on the New York Stock Exchange to have some positive breath. Has not played out that way. You'll see, more than 2-to-1 declining volume to advancing volume. Look at the U.S. dollar index. Part of that Fed story. Markets racing to reprice the Fed outlook, especially relative to other central banks. They're making a pretty dramatic new high there toward 100 in the dollar index. Multi-year, it's not very high, but right down to 6 month looks quite aggressive. Volatility index not able to relax. Just if you lose 1.5% intraday rally every day, the VIX is going to stay elevated. So we're above 30. We're not getting incrementally more agitated right now, but you probably want to see that recede, and that's going to take the market itself to calm down, Sarah.
Down 1.3% on the NASDAQ as we head into the close. Looks like a 3% decline for the week, and now the NASDAQ is about 17.5% off its highs. Take a look at the Dow into the close, making a few attempts to go positive in this final hour.
This is not a good market close.
We were 600 points earlier and lost all of that rally. Biggest positive contribution is UNH, United Healthcare, Microsoft, and Dow.
I don't know why they're clapping.
Intel and American Express.
We got our butts kicked.
Express had a great day yesterday. yesterday. S&P 500 down about 0.5% into the close. Looks like you still got strength in groups like utilities and staples, energy doing well today, materials.
All right, I lost a lot of money, guys.
Financials, industrials, and technology are lower. The small caps got hit the hardest today. Russell 2000 is going to close down about 2.3%.
Anyways, drop a comment. Let me know if you've made any money. I'm going to end this live. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Ooh.